this is Renee with Family Food Lifestyle, and today we're going to make white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. So you start off, I'll go over all the ingredients. I have 3/4 of a cup of Crisco, butter flavored Crisco, and 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. I have 1/3 of a cup of regular granulated sugar. I have in this cup, I have a 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1 2/3 cups of flour, 1 egg, a teaspoon of vanilla, and then I have a 12-ounce package of white chocolate chips and 3/4 of a cup of chopped macadamia nuts. So I'm going to start by just creaming the butter with the sugar in the mixer here. Add both the sugars in. And then you're just going to turn the mixer on about a medium temperature. So you want a medium speed to get the butter incorporated with the sugar. Okay, as you can see, we've got the butter and the sugar all creamed together. So it's got a good looking mixture. Next we're going to add the teaspoon of vanilla and 1 egg. And then we want to mix that together until those are both incorporated in there. And then we're going to add the dry ingredients, the flour with baking powder, soda, and salt. You want to make sure you're scraping the sides of the bowl down so you get all the sugar butter mixture incorporated. So I need to turn this off for a minute so I can scrape the sides. Okay, next I'm going to take the sugar or the salt and the baking powder and baking soda and mix it in with the flour so that we incorporate those into the flour mixture right quick before we dump that in there so it's spread out a little bit more. So I'm just going to add about 1/2 of this into the dry ingredients. Let it mix up. Turn this up a little bit higher. And then once that gets mixed in, just go ahead and add the other 1/2 in here. Probably going to have to scrape down the sides again just to get all the flour mixed in, but it looks like it's doing a pretty good job pulling it down from the sides. You don't want to over mix the batter though, so I'm going to turn this off and scrape the sides down just a little bit. Okay, all the batter's mixed together, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and scrape the mixer out, and then you want to add the white chocolate chips and the macadamia nuts in by hand. You can see the dough's all ready to go, so I'm going to add the white chocolate chips. You just add a whole 12-ounce package, which seems like a lot, but we like lots of chocolate chips, and then 3/4 of a cup of the macadamia nuts. So I'm just going to mix this in together and with the dough. Okay. And then what I use is a 1-inch melon baller or a cookie scoop. That way all the cookies are uniform. I'm just going to... We're done with the cookie dough. So I've got 2 cookie sheets out here. I use Silpats, which just help keep the cookies from sticking to the pans. If you don't have any of these, you just spray your pans with Pam. Got the oven preheated at 375. So basically, I just take a level scoop of cookie dough and put it out here on the cookie sheet. And I try to keep them spread out enough in case the cookies spread out while they're cooking. So I put about 8 on a cookie sheet. And then they're going to cook for about 8 to 11 minutes or so, 8 to 10 minutes. And then when they get done, I will show you what they look like. So I got the first batch of cookies out of the oven, and I did use the whole 11 minutes. So I've let them sit on the cookie sheet for 3 minutes to cool off, and now I'm going to transfer them over to the cooling rack so they will cool off before I put them into a container. I've already got the second batch of cookies in the oven, so they're going. This recipe should make about 3 dozen cookies, so this is one of my favorites. white chocolate. Okay, so got those off, and then we can just do our next batch of cookie dough on here. Start the process all over again. We're back. Got all the cookies done. We got about 2.5 dozen cookies out of that batch, so they're all on a plate. Gonna take them to work tomorrow. So anyways, this is Renee with Family Food Lifestyle, and you can go ahead and visit us at our website at familyfoodlifestyle.com for this and other recipes. Hope you enjoy it.